The real question is this: are comic books good or are they not good?
Scared Stiff and other creepy tales.
The evil that lies within.
This is witchcraft, plain and simple.
Demons and ghouls and death and nightmares and graveyards and great fear.
Of course, there are millions of people that use video games that don't do anything. But, you know, after Newtown, as I said,
day and night, that's a warning
I know
sign.
who this guy is without knowing who the guy was.
But I'd just make a quick point that 60 years ago, under the instruction of a psychologist named Dr. Frederick Wertheim, who wrote a book called Seduction of the Innocents, you know it was considered the principal threat from the part of young people? Comic books.
It's very, very common for that new media to be blamed for a variety of social ills.
Some may not like them. That's a matter of personal taste.
In the 1950s, it was comic books and a full Senate hearing over the belief that they were making America's kids turn violent.
What are we afraid of? Are we afraid of our own children? Do we forget that they are citizens too and entitled to the essential freedom to read? Or do we think our children so evil, so vicious, so simple-minded, that it takes but a comic magazine story of murder to set them to murder, of robbery to set them to robbery?
The corpse that came to dinner. One of the wonderfully appealing things about children is that they haven't yet come to the age where reality and unreality are divorced. The emotional impact of something they read in a comic book may be much the same as a real-life situation they witness. Horror and crime comics upset kids. I'm not talking about any subtle distortion of their emotional makeup. I think that occurs too. But there's a more noticeable, immediate effect. You can see the tension develop as the story gets more gruesome. And if it's a bad one, the kid has a mass of jangled nerves by the time he's through it.
Guy murders his wife and eats her so he can get rid of the evidence. They were starting to say things like, hey, you know, this is ruining our kids, and they're going to become ghouls, vampires, and murderers, which is a lot of nonsense.
You ever read Tales from the Crypt, Joe, back in 1950?
Yeah.
With chopped heads off? It wasn't that far. I'm only saying that the notion that here's the magic bullet, if you'll pardon the expression bullet, this is the cause of it, is something we do, and it may not really be the answer we think it is.
Maybe we'll just leave it at that, and we'll go away, and I'm going to get rid of that Michael Jackson chocolate bar before somebody picks it up for their kids.